I don't know how they'll do it. You know what? If they just pave the racetrack and stop concreting them, they'll be fine. It's just you know, when they had the paved Bristol back in the day, and I remember watching it because I was a race fan growing up. That was awesome racing. I mean, everyone was fighting for the one groove and everything, but when they keep concreting the racetracks, you're kind of stuck with it, and the grooves don't move around as much, things like that. So I personally like pavement better. I think pavement would be better around that racetrack. So if he wants to spend the money, do that. Otherwise, I don't know how you would reconfigure it to try to make it the old Bristol. It was the old Bristol because it was old. The surface was old and beat up, and you know, there was no high line. You had to carve the bottom, so it'd be hard to duplicate that.
I guess if it's up to Bruton, that's his property, that's his, you know, he can do whatever he'd like to do, and if it were possible to put it back just like it was, and he were willing to do it, then that's fine with me. That's, you know, I'm okay either way. If the fans want it, then they can do it. Then my hat is off to Bruton for having the you know, the humility and the pocketbook to go out there and just say, hey, I'll do it.
To make it back like it was is very, very difficult. I mean, I don't know how you would even do that. You know what I mean? I don't even know what you would do. Unless, the only possibility they have is unless they scanned that track and measured it and had a drawing to the last bump of and the angle, how the apron met the racetrack, because you'd kind of put your tire down across the apron by about 6 inches if you're you know, decent, a foot if you were a little bit tight, it would help turn the car. So I mean, there's so many quirks about a racetrack's character. You can't just say we're going to make that. You know, it's nearly, my opinion is nearly impossible to. Now you can change the track. I agree with that. You could change the track, sure, and make it different. But you're not just going to, you know, wave the wand or hire the excavating crew and say, come back and put it back like it was before you put it like this. That's not probably going to happen.